Good day to you. I'm Leon Swart. I'm an expert in the mining industry. I am from Emergence Learning Academy, and I would like to share this virtual platform that has been spoken about, and we want to start with the supervisory training as the first program. This is a next chapter after you had seen the presentation from the Virtual Academy. The Virtual Academy showed you how e-learning can be done remotely for your mine in the desert. Now, the purpose of today is to give you a quick overview of a program that we would like to show you how e-learning can work for you in the mining industry. Background to it is that this program was instructor-led in AngloGold Ashanti as well as Sasol Coal, highly successful. In Sasol Coal, it made a major impact on their production from 600,000 tons to 1 million tons per month, and that had a major impact on the supply to the Synfuel plant. So what we did actually address was not just therefore the mine on its own, but the whole value chain. And immediately what had to happen was that we had to make our supervisors businessmen, that they could not just drive production but also profit. So it demonstrates that we have the experience in the mining industry to train supervisors, not as just the ordinary supervisor, but as true businessmen running businesses of in excess of 30 million rand per month. This program consists of therefore modules that gives the supervisor the business mindset first of all. Secondly, it actually orientates them towards the total value chain, not just the mining part as a part, but as a whole. From there onwards, we take people through simulations that they can experience and experiment on how to supervise, how to lead, without bothering whether they're making a mistake or not, because it's an experiential environment whereby we can allow people to make mistakes without it having complications. And in that way, they are learning by involving teams and themselves in this whole learning process. One of the modules that we're going to show you on e-learning is conflict management. Conflict management is something that arises on a day-to-day basis in the mining industry. And we use some of the safety principles to actually build that into conflict management to make it easy for somebody to be able to handle conflict. I'm just going to very briefly take you through the 4 steps of how to handle conflict as a supervisor. The first thing is, when you have conflict between the supervisor and the miners, the first thing you should do is to say stop, and you'll see the stop sign. Secondly is, when you've stopped the conversation, the thing that you need to do is grab hold of yourself to say, let me just think about what am I discussing with this gentleman or lady in front of me. And therefore the third step is the thinking. And what we tend to do is that the thinking must not become toxic. It must be clear thinking, and after you have thought what to say next, and that it's a clear instruction or a clear discussion that you're going to have further, then you can look at what is the resolution that will come. How will I be able to resolve this particular conflict between me and the subordinate? So let me just very briefly take you through the 4 steps again. Stop what you're doing, stop what you're discussing, grab hold of yourself, your emotions, think what is happening, be careful for toxic thoughts, and immediately go to trying to find what is the resolution that is going to bring the outcome that the production can continue.